Hey, hey, book lovers. Welcome back to another episode of the Weekly Mash. Today, we are heading down a charming small town lane with an author who knows how to tug at the heartstrings and heal them at the same time. We are chatting with Cait Wood, author of Chestnut Hollow. And this book this book takes us on a journey of grief, rediscovery, and unexpected love. Thank you so much, Cait, for joining us today. We are so excited that you're here. Can you please introduce yourself and your work, and then we'll ask you some fun questions.
Hi, I'm Cait Wood, the author of Chestnut Hollow. I guess a little bit about me is I'm obviously from the UK, you can tell by the accent.
I love it.
I started my writing journey very young when I was in my teenage years, and it took me until I was in my 30s to finally publish one. So we got there eventually. But yeah, always been a big fan of reading and writing. I have a real passion for reading, which I instill in my children, which is lovely because they both read every night. They're obsessed. So it's something good I've passed on. But yeah, this book was my baby, and I'm very proud of it.
We're so excited.
Awesome. Very
I
cool.
feel like I'm doing the Hercules thing. Hercules.
I know.
Hercules.
Like
When I get
24/7
nervous and
clapping.
excited, I clap. I don't know why. But I
Oh
do.
my gosh, you should make side tangent. When you're 3D printing, you should make like one of those like monkey clap things, but make it a microphone.
I just bought a 3D printer. So
Oh wow.
it should be here tomorrow. So
You're gonna have so much fun with that.
I told
She
you I
is.
did.
Yeah, she's gonna go crazy.
Like the monkey clapper.
Yes.
Because it's me. And you only know if you watch the podcast on how much I clap. I don't know why.
Right.
I either do this or I clap. But Cait, we're so excited you're here. Like I said, you'll hear me say it 100 times because I love talking to indie authors. So how did this story first come to life? Was there like a specific moment or a place or emotion that sparked everything?
So the idea for Chestnut Hollow I had since I was about kind of 15. I really wanted this kind of female character that kind of went back to a small town and romance and all that jazz. But I could never make it really stick the way I wanted it to for a long time. And then unfortunately, my mother in real life passed away.
No, I'm so proud.
Thank you. But that sort of was a giant inspiration for the whole of Chestnut Hollow. And so from then on, I just kind of put my own sort of grief into the story. And it really kind of came to life and it spurred me on. And I ended up finishing writing the book finally. So I'm very grateful that something amazing came out of something obviously so
Right.
sad.
Yeah, and it
That's
was
cool that
healing.
you
I'm
can-
sure it was healing for you as it will
Yeah,
be for so
very.
many others that are able to read it. Yeah.
I was going to say, it's cool that you had an outlet for all your emotions that you were going through. There was not that this may sound weird, but like there was a reason why you didn't finish your book or it wasn't right. You
Right.
needed that right inspiration. And unfortunately it came the way it came, but I think your book knew that you were going to need it one day to
Yeah.
put yourself into. So now I'm going to cry.
I know. I've got goosebumps. Like, that's some powerful stuff right there. Yeah. Well, speaking of, we have Ginny's journey through grief and self-discovery. It's a heartfelt part of the story. It was healing and therapeutic for you too, then I imagine.
It's very, very healing. I think
agree.
I think everybody on some level can understand grieving, whether that's a parent, a brother, a sister, a child, anything, and how difficult that journey is. And I think throughout the whole of Chestnut Hollow, it's a very powerful part of the story, how she kind of navigates through something so terrible, but there's still some good in what comes out of it and self-discovery. And yeah, it's really it's just about the journey that I think everyone takes at some point in their life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes it so real and people can relate to it on such a level that you don't think about if you've never experienced that. But then when you do,
No.
it'll hit hard. Yeah.
No,
So small town romances have magic all of their own. If you could describe Chestnut Hollow in 3 words, what would it be?
Ooh. The first one that comes to my head is cozy. Like the whole vibe of the story was cozy. Everything about the town of Chestnut Hollow was cozy. Fall, I would say, is another one. It's very much inspired by kind of autumn vibes. I want to say, I'm not sure. The third one is sticking me. it's hard to describe. There's so many words all at once. Yeah, so you have cozy and fall and just comfortable. Like
Yeah.
the whole town is full of wonderful people, and it's a comfortable place to be. And I think that's why Ginny especially kind of finds herself drawn to this place, because it's comfortable for her.
Yeah.
I love it. I was thinking like heartwarming, just from the little bit
Yeah,
that we.
yeah, that's another great word.
Yeah.
It's hyphenated. It counts as one.
There you go. Yes. Oh my goodness.
I am not an English teacher. That was Miranda for a little bit, but she agreed.
Right. But we can say it's hyphenated. I'm good with that. There's such a strong emotional core in your storytelling, as we've heard already. Do you outline your stories ahead of time, or do your characters take you along for the ride?
So I'm a little bit of a both, kind of like a pantser, but not. So when I first kind of started with it, I wrote out sort of a sentence for each chapter of where I kind of wanted it to go. And then halfway through writing the story, I realized actually the character was leading me a completely different way, and the story just went in a completely different direction than I'd originally planned. So it didn't stay where it was supposed to.
Yeah.
I think that was the most magical thing about writing it, was that Ginny, especially as the main character, kind of led me where she wanted to go, rather than just me telling her this is how it's going to be. And I think there's something so wonderful when your character kind of comes to life like that.
101
Very
reasons
cool.
why Ashley would make a terrible character in a book. Here's our
Oh
new
my
part.
God.
Because Ashley does not do as she's told. That's
That
a
would
whole
make me a
nother
great
thing.
Not really a
character.
bad thing, though, when you're looking at characters. Like, characters need to be their own
Mom,
entity. Like, they need to
Mom.
drive the story.
hold on. Mom, would I make a good character in a book? She'll say no. I know.
Gosh, you're funny.
I try. I do. So Chestnut Hollow has the feel of both heartbreak and hope, like we've said. Do you believe writing helps pain and find healing too?
Yeah, 100%. I really was really in the throes of pain when I started writing, especially certain chapters in this book. And I think I was really scared to get to those chapters because of how it was going to make me feel. And actually, I think it really helped me. Through writing that, I really kind of learned how to grieve myself. That was something that I really struggled with at first. And I think through putting words on a screen and reading it back, I could really see my own emotions and how I was dealing with things, or how I should have been dealing with things. And yeah, it really, really helped me kind of come to terms with things. And I think it was just a great experience for me to have at that time in my life.
I think one thing that people don't really, so people who haven't experienced much loss, Miranda and I have had a ton of it in our life, unfortunately. But one thing is you can read all of the books. You can do all of the studying. You can do all to be prepared for a loss or any kind of loss. But once it happens, like you're on your own are the only one who can determine how you deal with that. The book's not going to be able to tell you that. So for you to be able to put your grief into your book, and like you said, when you were dealing with those hard chapters, that was your way of dealing with it. That was the way that you knew that you were going to handle it, because I think it's great because you're distracted while you're doing it.
Right.
Because you're like, this can move on. Like, as soon as I finish this hard part, I'm done. And that's just how it is in real life. It's not going to feel like this forever. You're always going to hurt. You're always going to have that pain. You just learn how to manage it better. And as soon as you finish that chapter or that hard part, you're like, okay, I did what I needed to do.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, it's almost like you can carry the load easier. Like you're stronger coming out the other side. So it's not easier necessarily, but you can carry it easier because you've gone through that process of like getting it all out. Yeah.
No, definitely.
It's rough. It can be rough.
Feelings, I tell you, who needs them?
I know, feelings. Let's do a little bit of a more lighthearted question here. We've been getting so deep, and
I know, it's so deep right now.
if Chestnut Hollow had a local coffee shop, what would the special Cait latte taste like?
It would be a pumpkin spice. I'm so basic, but it would be a pumpkin spice.
That's okay.
I feel like, especially like in the fall, you kind of need it. And that yours is based in the fall, like
this is what I mean. It's very pumpkin-y vibes. I feel like that's very accurate.
I love it. I'm one of those people that gets like a pumpkin spice once, and I'm like, okay, I've had my share. Like I'm
You're
good.
No, I'm
I'm good
exactly
now.
the same. I have my one a year and I'm happy with that.
Or like when Christmas comes around, like I had my peppermint bark mocha. I'm good now. Like let's get back to my regular.
I don't drink coffee, so I don't do that.
Check
But I
that
do
box.
switch up. Like we have our local coffee like franchise does energy drink like Italian soda type mixed drinks, and they do different things for the holidays. So I will try different ones that are special. But I don't drink coffee, so
She's
Yeah.
lying. She's lying. She doesn't understand.
it's
She doesn't
okay.
understand the pain of not having a
I
coffee.
don't.
I'm
I
still waiting
don't.
on mine to get here today, so we'll see.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your favorite scene. Which was it, and which was your favorite scene? The one that just like clicked.
So for me, there's a couple actually, without obviously giving too much away. There's a
Yes, please
scene
don't.
in the book. That's one of the very last ones, which I really enjoyed writing because it's setting up the next book. But the dialogue is just so sweet, and it really kind of introduces you to like a character's next journey. So I really enjoyed writing that one, and I really enjoyed reading back that one. And there's another scene, I think I can't give too much away with it, but it's a beautiful moment that deals with grief, and it's very personal to Ginny. Something happens and it allows her to kind of, I guess, get that closure that she needs. It's just a really beautiful moment. I cried writing it. I'm not going to lie. I was very emotional
I'm sure.
Yeah.
because I wish that I could have had a moment like that. But yeah, it's just it's such a beautiful scene. I was really proud of it when I'd finished.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Sorry, I was
I
trying
know.
to sneeze. It didn't happen.
I know. I saw you. You're like,
I was trying to do it off camera.
when I
'cause that's
edit it,
scary.
you won't be on camera, but it was still funny regardless.
It's scary.
Yeah. How do you balance romance and emotion so seamlessly? Do you start with the love story or the emotional arc?
I definitely start with the romance side of it. I feel like that kind of flows more naturally for me.
Yeah.
And then kind of seeing how their romance progressed kind of led into the emotional parts, and it kind of gave me a sort of window into how they were going to deal with those emotional parts and how they were going to feel. But definitely building the romance was the most important part for me in the beginning, and I think building the foundations of those characters and like I say, where their story was going to go kind of led me straight into, okay, here's the emotion, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
could
kind of
see
like
that.
you had to get to know them and how they would react to certain
Yeah,
situations
definitely.
before you could jump into that bigger, heavier kind of emotional load.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't like this question. I don't know if I like this question right now, Miranda. Are there
Yeah.
any songs or playlists that help you set the mood right while writing?
There is a playlist in the book, but there is a particular song. I have the book, so I can actually tell you exactly what the song is. It's actually called "Dancing with Your Ghost" by Sasha Alex Sloan.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a beautiful song, and it really, I listened to that a lot while I was writing. It's just hit me in the feels every time. Every time I listen to it, it hits me right in the feelings, and it was perfect for where I was trying to get in the story. But I think a lot of it is lighthearted, surprisingly. The playlist is quite lighthearted. There are a couple of sad ones on there to set the mood for those particular chapters, but
Right.
yeah, a lot of it is still lighthearted and lovey.
Yeah. I was waiting
Well,
for the
even when
one
we're
to hit me.
going through something hard like that, a lot of times it'll be like a random like rock song that makes you think of that person and you feel like you're being connected with the person maybe that you lost, and it's not going to be a sad like sappy, oh my gosh, this person's gone kind of thing. It's those ones
No.
that have the memories connected to them, so it makes sense that you would have some like more upbeat kind of
Yeah,
things in
I
there as
mean,
well.
my mum particularly was a massive Bon Jovi fan.
Oh, yeah.
So every time I hear a Bon Jovi song, I'm
Yeah.
always reminded of her. But they're so rocky and like they're
Right.
awesome. But yeah, it's just every time I hear one, I'm like, it makes me happy rather than sad.
Right.
Because
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it makes me think she used to enjoy this. She loved this. Like,
Right.
And it's like a part of their heart and their soul, and they're sending it to you so that you could feel happy in that moment too. That's how I always. Sometimes you just need it.
Yep,
oh
that's
yeah.
true.
Miranda, that's you.
Oh, that is me. I'm just like over here thinking, I've done that a lot recently. I've gotten so like into what we're talking about, and then I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna hang out here and not do what I'm supposed to
Yeah.
be doing. Anywho, Chestnut Hollow feels like it could easily become a series. You said that you were setting it up for the second book. Is there anything that you can tell us in what we can expect without giving spoilers?
So it's not really a spoiler, I suppose, but the second book will be based on Eloise, who is a character in the first book, Chestnut Hollow. It's set up in Chestnut Hollow, kind of that she's gonna, well, hopefully you want her to have a story. So yeah, the second in the series will be based on Eloise's story, and it dives into a lot of backstory for certain characters, and I think it kind of a lot of people that have read the first book, really kind of loved the character of Eloise, and I think they're eager to learn a bit more. So I think this book is definitely gonna give you her story.
I love
I
book
love
2.
that.
I love it. I love it. What's one message or feeling that you hope readers get after they read your book?
No.
Don't do that to me.
No, I hope that people actually feel comforted. I hope that they read this book and at the end of it they feel some sort of like a hug, kind of like a hug. Like I said, a lot of people have experienced this, and even if you haven't, you might know somebody that's experienced it, and I feel like it touches a lot of people. I think near the end, especially of the story, it's just a good feeling, and I kind of want people to end the book and feel good.
I like that. I love a happy ending.
Yeah, of
In
course.
any way that it comes.
Yeah.
Don't give me a sad story. Well, don't give me a sad ending where I set my book or my Kindle and throw it across the room. Don't do that to me, guys.
And then go pick it up 5 minutes
And then
later.
go pick it up and then go get the second one.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Gosh. All right, well, we're going to do our lightning round. We have a few quick questions, so whatever comes to mind. I still don't have a noise, Ash. Don't ask me.
I
It's
know,
not there
fail.
yet. We'll get there at
I
some
know what I'm
point.
buying Miranda for Christmas.
Yeah, there you go.
A lightning button.
Coffee or tea while writing?
Has to be tea. I'm British.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I feel like this one could go both ways.
Yeah.
I do enjoy a coffee. I do enjoy a coffee, but I am a tea girl.
I wish I was a tea girl. I can't do it.
Maybe
I
you
don't
just
know
haven't had the
why.
right tea yet. Maybe you need like
Apparently.
real British tea, and then you'll enjoy it.
tea.
Good
Yorkshire
idea.
tea
I don't
is
drink
the
tea
one.
either, so maybe I should take my own advice. But hey,
I'll just Venmo Cait some money and then she can send me a gift box. How about that?
there you go.
She can give me all the
I'm
good
down
tea.
for that. I'm down for
Yeah.
that.
A favorite romance trope?
Ooh, favorite. I suppose Grumpy Sunshine. I really enjoy that.
Good one.
I do.
Yeah, I like reverse grumpy sunshine too. Like
Oh,
when the girl's really like angsty.
That's because she has a real life grumpy sunshine sister in her life. So I'm definitely the grumpy one in my marriage.
Good. A fictional character that you would grab brunch with.
Fictional character I would grab brunch with. Do you know what? It's so silly, but I would love to maybe meet Charlie from Twilight.
I love it.
Such a great guy.
answer.
So underrated.
I know.
So
So
underrated.
underrated. Like,
I
he's
think
just
he's
a
a
great
spinoff.
dad.
He was
Be a good
funny. I
time.
liked him. I liked that answer.
Yeah.
One word that describes your writing style.
All over the place. That's not one word, but that's what it is.
Hey,
It's all
we'll
over
take
the
it.
place.
One word. All over.
Yeah.
Just as one word there. It's all over the place. Yeah, my writing style is very much like I am all over the place. I will start one thing and then start a different thing, and then I flip-flop between so many things all the time that, yeah, I am all over the place.
Well, hey, if it works for you, it's all good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just so chaotic.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you do.
Every
A book that
episode.
you have reread the most.
Probably the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I've read that like
Really?
4 times. I really enjoy that one.
I have it. I have the whole series, but I haven't read it yet.
Yeah,
I
no,
haven't
I
read those
quite
yet
enjoy that
either.
one.
I'm gonna have to. Now you've convinced me. Thank you.
It's a good read. It is a good read. I enjoy it.
I heard it's like Hallmark in a book, like the Hallmark movies in a book.
Yeah, that is how it feels. Very Hallmark vibes.
Okay. So that's like my holiday. I gotta read them all.
Yeah, there you go. November is for
Christmas
Hallmark
one as well.
vibes.
Yeah,
Well,
the Christmas one. Read that over Christmas. I would recommend.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, so I'll start there. Well, can you do them in order?
Yes, you can. I mean, yeah, why not?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Who knows? With my brain, it would probably be out of order anyway. So, something readers would never guess about you.
I'm a massive Star Wars nerd.
Are you?
I am. I'm huge. I was actually born on National Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you.
That's
Yeah, that's something not a lot of people would know. Just kind of looking at me. But yeah, I'm obsessed with Star Wars. I have lightsabers.
cool.
I have so many things.
You and my husband would get along great. You guys would be best friends.
Yeah, I never really jumped into the Star Wars gig, but I did like episode 1 when we were younger. That was pretty cool. Jar Jar Binks is my guy,
What?
right?
Controversial takes.
I've never watched it.
I've only ever watched episode 1, so don't fault me on that. Because I probably don't know what I'm talking about at this point. Probably have no idea. Watch,
She's
we're gonna
like,
get all
"That's
kinds
bad.
of comments
Really
like
bad.
Miranda has
Something
no clue. No clue. Oh my goodness. Okay. Opened up a can of worms with that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Cait, for joining us. Chestnut Hollow feels, like you said, like a hug in a book, and we can't wait to jump in. Before we leave, can you tell everybody where they can find you and all of your work?
So you can find my book on Amazon, but you can find me on TikTok mainly. I'm mainly on TikTok at the moment. I also do signed copies on TikTok. So yeah, you can find me on that.
So excited. I love the
Perfection.
assigned book.
I know, they're my favorite.
Me too.
I may have to send you guys one. I may have to send you one.
I mean,
We wouldn't say no.
we're good adoption agencies for books that need homes, guys.
Yes, we
Exactly.
are. Yes,
Exactly.
we are.
That's my pitch.
Oh my gosh, you're funny. Well, we will have everything, Cait, linked below in the captions so you can go follow and like and subscribe to everything and buy the book and keep your eye out for the next one because we know that there's a second one that will be coming.
And
It's
I hope
coming.
she comes back.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd love to have you back on here. For listeners, don't forget to follow the Book Mash. We are on as many things as
Everything.
possible now. Go to the link tree. It's all there. I'm not even going to go through the whole list. But until next time, enjoy the bookish chaos, and we will see you in the next episode.
Bye, guys.